Hi everyone! So Hobbit Day is September 22nd, so I thought we would make some twice baked honey cake to celebrate this month. There are a lot of Hobbit and Lord of the Rings fans who have spent years looking into this sort of stuff and they've written up on them. So I'm going to pop some links below of some of the blogs that I came across. I kind of based it off of what they thought this would be rather than me trying to make my own assumptions, because people who've been reading this for far longer than I have will have a better idea. So in terms of ranking, lembas bread, cram, and twice baked honey cake are the three. They are a traveler's bread that might all three have been inspired by hardtack, which is like a really hard biscuit that in our world, people who went out onto the sea would actually take with them because it would last for months. So lembas bread is the elven bread. Then you've got cram right down at the bottom in terms of taste. And then in the middle, you've got the twice baked honey cake, which is made by the Bjornings. So that's sort of the ranking of where it sits in terms of those three types of traveler's cakes. So one of the blogs I came across predicted that Tolkien might have been thinking more of biscotti. So the reason why they thought it might be like biscotti or a hard biscuit is the English word biscuit is in fact derived from Latin, panis biscotus, which means bread twice baked. So we're going to make a type of biscotti, but we're going to do it so we can pack it up and take it on our travels. So to make this, we're going to start by preheating our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or about 175 degrees Celsius. So in a bowl, we're going to sift together 2.5 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. In your mixer, you're going to beat together 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, half a cup of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So just bit by bit, we're going to add in the dry mixture of the ingredients into the wet mixture. And then once it's all combined, you are going to shape them into squares. So this batch of honey cakes that you can see look a little bit rounded. The final shot you see has sharper edges, and I just took a butter knife and just cut them into squares that way. I just thought it made the honey cakes look a little bit nicer when they were finished. So once you have those shaped into squares, you're going to bake those for 25 minutes. Then you're going to remove the tray and let those cool down. Once they're cool to touch, you are going to pop those back into the oven, but you're going to turn down the temperature to 150 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to bake those for about 10 minutes on each side of the cookie. You're going to remove those from the oven, you're going to transfer it and just let them cool. And with that, you have your own twice baked honey cake to celebrate for Hobbit Day.